Hello, everybody. This is Ryan over at Ryan Talks. I wanted to talk about a topic that I have not had to deal with for 20 some odd years, and that is dating. So I don't know what the title is going to be. I'll figure out a title. You'll see that here. And we're back. So the topic in and of itself has been something that has kind of plagued me, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who have been in this situation. So I have kind of just fallen into relationships over the years, and sometimes that's not always the best thing to do because you are so desperate, because you got to be in a relationship because society tells you this. To be in a relationship that you will kind of just date anybody who comes along and finds any kind of interest in you, and I'm assuming this is the same for either sex. There's so and what do you do with this? Like I honestly don't know what to do with this because when the last time I was in a dating pool, the cell phones really didn't even exist. We had beepers or pagers or whatever you want to call them. And so this whole world of you got to find somebody on an app or you got to go do this or you got to go do that, and then I was talking to somebody over in Oregon and she was like, well, I'll just go to the grocery stores. And yeah, I can honestly see how you could meet somebody in a grocery store. I've actually met people in grocery stores, but at the time, I was with the person that I'm no longer with right now. But it's like, what do you do like in this situation? And there's certain experimental things that have been going on right now that I want nothing to do. So then there's that barrier as well. If you're in this situation, just let me know down below, or if like it's just mind melting to like you to figure this out. So I just wanted everybody to know that they're not alone in this situation. Not that that helps in any way, shape, or form, but at least you know that the struggle can be real. But I think that the struggle is made in our mind, and then once we get over that mental aspect of the struggle, I believe, I have to believe that things will just kind of fall into place as they're supposed to. I will keep you updated on that. This is a video that I honestly, this situation has plagued me my entire life. I always felt like the ugly dude. Because I had some really pretty friends and dudes, like some of them actually went on to be models and stuff like. So I was always the guy that was like, shit, like, what do I do with this situation? But you can't live like that because there's so many people out there. There's always somebody for you, but you've got to be open to finding them, I think, is the biggest situation. Like you put up these walls in your brain, like, I'm going to be hurt again, or I'm going to be this, or I'm going to be that. And so you're not even open to a new relationship, to be quite honest with myself. Like, I don't know that I'm open to a new relationship, or you just want a relationship for sex. And if it's that, then you're probably just going to have to figure that one out and wait for the relationship that you actually want to form somewhere, because you're probably going to push your special person away in the beginning if they can tell that all you want is sex. Now, if they're into that, then that might be the best relationship that you've ever been in your life, and it may thrive like crazy. There's always that possibility. And honestly, that's what I'm hoping for myself, because I do not like beating around the bush, as they were. I guess pun intended, but like, I just don't feel like being in that situation where, you got to tiptoe. Like if they're not open to, it's like if you ask a person, are they sexually active? And if they say infrequently, and you got to ask, is that one word or two? If they say one word, then, chances are that's just not a relationship for you, unless it's something that you don't care about. And this is a situation that I am in right now, and it has really opened my eyes to the world of this whole, people not going out because of porn. They're addicted to porn, and they rubbing one off in the corner, and like, oh, MGTOW, you got the men going their own way because women are crazy according to them. It's just, it was so simple back when I was dating the last time, back in the mid to late 90s. It's just like, do you want to go out? Like, maybe it's still that simple. I don't know. I don't really get out of the house that much. You know what I mean? I got to do my artwork here, like right here, and I make my videos right here. I mean, I do go out on bike rides. I tried to go out on some groups. It's mostly dudes, so that hasn't really been fruitful yet. The one that's been the most fruitful, I guess I'm just talking about me, but hopefully people can relate to this. I can't talk about others in this situation. You know, but I will say this, that it seems so effortless for some people that I know. But then other parts of their life that I find effortless, they think is absolutely drudgery, and they can't handle it. So, you know, we all have our crosses to bear, as it were. But this one is mine. And I know there's other people out there, because I've talked to other people out there that are in this situation, or they're waiting for the one, or, you know, whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's kind of like having an eating disorder in my mind. You know, like you just can't get over it. Or you just keep self-sabotaging yourself, or whatever it is. Or you've got in your mind that you're this person and nobody's going to like me for this because I've got this going on. So everybody deals with this. It's just, what do you do to get out of it? Most situations I know how to get out of. This one, I'm going to have to let you know. I wanted to make this video because when I figure this out, I want to help other people figure this one out. Because I don't think, in my mind, maybe I'm wrong, that you're going to find the right person for you on an app. Just, I guess you swipe. I haven't even been on these things. I guess you swipe to the left or right or whatever. But it just seems to me that there's an element, a huge element missing from that. And that's why you end up going on 5,000 dates or whatever. But there's a certain element to meeting somebody in person that you cannot replicate from a phone. It's just like there's a certain element from sex that you cannot emulate. I don't care what toys you have. I don't care what you got with jacking off or masturbating, whatever you want to call it. You just can't emulate it. You know, there's chemicals, there's pheromones, there's sounds, there's noises, there's, you know, sweat, there's everything. So you can't replicate this as much as you want to be able to. Or if you've got, you know, a doll, or if you've got like whatever it is that you think you're going to replicate it with, you just can't. And we have fallen into this in a society where porn is easy to get. All this toys are easy to get, nondescript. You know, you just have them mailed to your house or go to a shop, and it's just not the way it's supposed to be. But what do you do? What do you do? I don't know what else to say about this other than, like, I'm going through it. I know a lot of people are going through it. There's certain experiments that have been going on that a lot of people I know don't want to be involved with. And if you're involved with somebody who is involved with it, then you're involved with it because it spreads. And it's just a hot mess. It really is. It's a hot mess. So, just know that you're not alone. Know that there are other people in this situation. Maybe if you're looking for somebody, actually leave it down in the comments if anybody actually sees this. Maybe it'll go well for you. I have no idea. Anyway, any comments, questions, whatever, talk about it down below. I'll get back to you. And like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.